Hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. This is day 9. In this session, we're going to talking about the form validations. So how we can do the form validations inside the Django, right? So this is day 9, and if you don't know, this is the Django series. So what you need to do, you just if you wanted to see the previous sessions, what you need to do, just open up your YouTube and just search GFG development, right? Once you do search on it, you will get this, Gigs for Gigs development, right? Just click on this channel and go to this playlist. All right. Once you go to this playlist, you will be find out these Django Python series, right? So you can find out these things, and also you can watch it out the others videos on others technology and frameworks, right? So yeah, okay, so yeah, you can follow along. First of all, you just watch all the previous videos and then come back to the day 9. Okay, cool. So I just quickly just make this virtual environment and also install the Django inside it, so we don't waste our time. We just like we did it or the all these things in the previous session, how to make a virtual environment and how to create a Django project. So I just quickly I just create a Django project. So I just say that Django. So I just need to say that add mean I say that Django uh, Django admin and start project. I just give the project name is day 9, right? So I say that day 9 like this, right? And I just press it, and as you can see, we have like project is created day 9, right? Just go inside quickly, just go inside this day 9, and I just make a application into it. I just make it the application name is application. So I just make an application of that. Oh yeah, such that Django admin, right? And start app like this, and I just give the name is app, right? Apps. I just give it name is apps, and as you can see, the apps is created inside the day 9 project, right? So I just open up the VS Code in this location, right? So as you can see, the VS Code is open up, and as you can see, this application and this is the project, right? So I just quickly mention this application inside this setting.py, right? So I just remove this basically comment. I don't like this, right? And over here, what I can do, I can just quickly I just add this apps like this, right? And just save it. That's it. And now Django's know about this application. So we did these things like in the previous sessions. If you don't know what going on over here, just I highly recommend go back, go to this Geeks for Geeks channels and watch the previous session of this Django related stuff, right? Okay, cool. So we just add these things, and what I can do, I can just quickly, basically, I just quickly add this, add the like setting the URL of app URL to the project. Basically, I just try to connect this thing. So what I need to do, I just say that urls.py. As you know, like in the apps, the urls.py is not mentioned. We have to make it, right? So I just do it, and quickly I just import the functions called include, right? And over here, what I need to do is path, and over here, anyone hit to this root URL, then you just need to go include, and like this, just go your write your app's name dot urls. So app dot urls is this, go inside this and then find this urls.py, right? So that's it, and now it's reached to this file, find this route, found the route of it. So what I need to do, I just quickly paste, copy and paste. I remove this thing. I don't need the include, and also I don't need the admin path, right? And also I just remove this one. Also, I just make a one quickly. I just make a one URL. Make it. I just make it the home URL. So whatever it does basically in this scene, we just try to make a create a form and creating the validation. Like Suppose if you're creating suppose the two password is not, the two input field is not equal, right? So like say now, like in whenever you just register the register in the any website, it says that your the password is not same. The same thing we just try to over here, we just same thing, we just checking that validation inside the Django, right? Okay, cool. So I just quickly make a route of it. So what I need to do is just need to first import the views, right? So in the views, we basically is creating the functions of the logic of this route, right? So I just need to say that form, and I just go to this form. I'm saying like in the present directory, I just go to in the present directory, find this in the present directory, and find this form. Yeah, so I just have the from in the present directory import import views, right? I like this, right? And now I just say that views like this, views dot, I just give the like home, like whatever your function name. So I say that home, right? And also I just give the name of it. Name is maybe called home, or you can say that home, right? We don't need required right now. So yeah, okay. So I just make it, and now I just come over here views, and simply I just create a function called home, all right? Home, and pass a parameter called request, right? And then basically I just try to return this the render return this, and also it's take a parameter called request. So all these things do, so that's why I just do over here, and I say the request, and then what I need to do is basically wanted to what we wanted to render it, right? So I just make a template file over here. So as we know that how to make a template file inside this the app. So I just say that templates. So make sure the spelling should be correct, otherwise this thing is not working, right? Temp let's right, correct, like this. Once you do this, also we have to create inside the folder. So this is a good way to write the like it's I recommended that inside the app, inside the template, you just created the folders which is same for your app's name, right? And also but it's not compulsory to make like same name, right? You can make it any name, but it's good structures folder, right? So and also here I just creating a template file. So here say that home.html like this, right? Let's quickly render it, and quickly I just say home like this, not like homes like this. And once you just quickly do this, and then over here what I can do, I can say like apps slash home, right? Home.html, right? HTML, right? So we do it, right? So it should, whenever just run this server, we should see we should see this page, right? Render this home.html, right? So I quickly run the server. I'm checking the thing is working or not. Manage apply, run server, right? And now I just run this thing. It says okay. Quickly it says basically template does not exist. Okay, I just quickly see where it is. Uh, Okay, so you say that apps, right? So I just said apps. So that's a mistake. That's why it's not, no, template file is not, that's why the template is not rendered. Now, as you can see, the home is rendered. We are able to render it, right? So this is not work, right? So basically, we did it like the same repetitive stuff. But now, we'll basically learn about the like creating the forms, right? So what I need to do is basically inside the app, I just make a file called forms. So I just say that forms, I'll make it form of forms. It's totally depend on you, right? So form, right? And inside the form, we will basically writing the code, right? So basically, we're just creating the forms, right? So first of all, what we need to do is uh, import the forms, right? So basically, library is provided by the Django. So we just need to say the Django import forms, right? Forms like this, right? And I just save it, and I just first of all I just make it minimize, right? So it's not make me confused. Okay, so over here, first of all, once we do that, and now what we can do, we can just creating a class and inheriting this basically form. So I just say that maybe I just give the form name is anything. maybe say that my form, you can give any name, right? So if you create a sign up page, so you just make a sign up form, something like this, right? So just say that my form or something like this. So it should be capitals, right? So it's recommended. And then also just make this also capital, right? Okay, so what I can do, I can then basically inherit this form in our my class. So I just say that form forms dot dot form like this, right? And once we do this, then we just creating the parameters. So suppose like input fields, right? So I just say that suppose I just want a name, so I just say a name forms forms dot. So I get this no, I get this method from inside the forms, and I also mention the length of it. So I just suppose I just make it 200 size of this, so like users cannot add more than the 100 size, right? Like name of, right? So that's it. And I just give the email id. So also I need an email id inside these registration and all. So I just make it maybe I just say that forms, or yeah, and also I need a password also. Okay, so I just say that forms dot email. I just want the email field, right? So I just said email field like this, and inside the email field, just make, I don't want to give any restriction. I just make it like this, and suppose I just give the like say what says basically I just wanted a kind of basically password of it, right? So what I can do, I can say that password like this, and I just call the functions called form. Inside the form we have to call this character field, and inside the character, so this is normal character field. Also we have to mention that widget also, okay, like what is type of input. So it's a password type, right? So I just need to give the widget, and widget form forms dot basically password input. So anyone wanted to give the input password, so that like user write this thing, so it's not show that text, it's show in the form of basically a password, right? Again, we just need to set confirm password, something like this, or password. Yeah, we can make it confirm password, right? Confirm uh, from password, right? Like this, and here I just copy this thing and paste like this, right? So like same is same, right? Thing, right? So what I can do, I can do like this form dot this and same password. It's not double equals to, it's just single equals to, right? Okay, so this thing, and also, so the thing is now it's time to make our validation the stuff. So what I need to do is just say that clean. I just create a function called clean, clean. Also, before validating, I just try to render this thing into the HTML. So what I can do, I can import this from inside my this. So what I need to do, I say that from, I'm saying present directly, go to this form, import my form. I just try to import this class, right? So I just copy these things and paste over here, right? And over here, what I need to do is I say that form and just import. Basically, I just try to just render this form, and I just pass into my context dictionary, right? Like this, and I just says like this forms and form like this, and inside the home.html, I just call it the form as we discussed, like saying like we a lot of time we did it, right? And over here I just need to call like this this like we have to, like inside the variable we just declare like this, right? So in detail, so what I can do, I can say that form and underscore as underscore p, something like this, right? So this is how basically basically dot, oh, so this is the I know thing, yeah, dot as form. So why we write form? Because we pass inside the context dictionary, we pass the form as a key, right? So if I just did anything, we have to mention over it. So we discussed a lot of time, right? So this thing, right? And now I just try to basically uh, sorry. Mm, just stop it. See, refresh these things, and as you can see, we rendered all these form. Right now this form do nothing, right? In fact, we are not creating any validation to it, right? So what I can do, I just do like this. Basically, is do like doing like this, and also we have to create a basic kind of button, right? btn, and we wanted a button btn, right? And I just wanted to select types, and I just say that submit, uh, submit like this, right? Like this, right? Right. And what I can do, so it says basically it's creating basically a button over here. So I just refresh it, and as you can see, we get a button. So like, yeah, and also we just need to add the CRF token also. So okay, we will be adding, but right now what I can do, I can set the method, right? So whenever the users submit that form, basically submit that form, so which method I just wanted to say, so I say that method is equals to post like this, right? Like this, right? So anyone send the post request, right? Something like this. I just save it, and then what I can do, I come over here, yeah, over here, and is the time to basically checking these, basically the checking the conditions. Like if this is a post request, then we will basically just try to do some stuff, right? So basically, what I can do, I can say that if this anyone sending the request, uh, sorry, says like this, a request is equals to dot post, right? Method also, we have to say that method, if the method is something called is equals to post, if this method is post, in that case I just try to basically render these forms, and not only render, basically I just do it quickly. mm, I say pass also the dot request dot post, right? Right. And also basically we no need to do like this, because we are not saving the data inside the database. We just wanted to validate the thing, okay? But still, I just do it. And also I just say that if form is valid, I say that if the form is valid, in that case basically, in that case I just wanted to render or return the http request. So I just import this from Django dot http, import http response. I just wanted to http response, right? So over here is referred it, and pass it http response. And I just say that, maybe I just said data save. Actually we're not saving the data, but I just say that data save, something like this, right? We're not saving their data. We know that how to save the data. In the previous session we discussed about these things, so we are not doing like that. We basically just see the how to do the validation inside the form. So what I need to do, I just say that else, and like if the post request is not, then I just simply the form code, we just try to render it, right? So I just go copy it and paste over here. That's it, right? So if the thing is not happen, then the thing is, basically is rendering, right? And also we have to write a CRF token. So basically CRF token is very important, like it's provide the security, like this, from the uh, cross-site forgery. And also I just make it like this. I say that CSRF underscore and the token, right? Like this. Otherwise, if throw the error, I say that you have to implement this CRF token. Otherwise, I will throw the error. That's it. Okay. And I just save it. Oh, sorry. I just save it, and I just refresh it. Suppose I give anything, right? Maybe 1 2 3, 1 2, and also it says, okay, so it says like this. Also we just not write any validation, but throw that inbuilt validations to it, right? So what I can do, I can basically add some validation, right? So add some validation. I just checking that the have token throw that or not, because we add this in, so it will be not throwing any error, right? So what I can do, I can add some validation over here. So suppose we've gone from, yeah, over here. Suppose you wanted to check, like, this the like basically the password is not equal, right? So I just write any validation over here. Basically I just need to basically create a function called clear, right? I just create a function called clear. I don't want, like, by default one. Let's create my own, right? So I just said clear, and inside the clear I just pass the cells, right? We are in the class, so that's why we have to pass this, right? So this is a Python stuff. See you about. I hope you know about it, these things. And first of all, I just wanted to clear. So we have to say that clear data. So I just need to say that clean data, not clear. You can make any name. So I just say that clean name, or we can say that clean data. You can say that whatever you wanted to do. And over here we have to say that super. So as we know what is the means of super, right? Inside the right, super and class and clean, like this, right? I just need to say that clean function, right? That's it. And then also we have to grab that value. So whatever the user add inside this, like inside this field, we wanted to get it, right? So what I can do, I can say like this. So first of all, I just say password. I just make a variable name, it's called password. And then I just go to this clean data, right? Clean data, or you can say that data or something like that. It's totally different, and call that's get. So also it's another method to, you can use a square bracket, but I use this thing to do it. So and write this variable name. So my variable name is password. So I just wanted the data what is inside this field. So whatever the inside this field we get in this password, right? And then what I need to do, again we have to, like, say the confirm password, right? So I say that confirm. I just make one more variable called confirm password, password, right? And I just copy this thing, right? Copy this thing. Get data from, like, okay, I just want this, not that. Copy, cut, paste like this, and basically I just remove this thing. All right. I hope you understand, right? So okay, so what I can do, so basically whatever we getting the data from the password one, we store in this, and whatever the password, like confirm password, we, like, basically store inside this. And now we write a logic. We just checking, like, if, like this, if password password is not equals to confirm password. If this is not equal, in that case I just wanted to raise this issue. So if this is not thing, then I just wanted to throw a message to the user, or in fact the template, whatever you want, right? So I just say that forms dot validate error. In that case, and just give the thing. So you can write it, your password is not match, like this, right? Not match, do not match, something like this, right? Is not match, not match, something like this. Password do not match, or we can say that password do not match, something like this. And we can also give some cases to it, but we not discuss this thing, right? And also we can return these functions, right? So basically I just wanted to return these clear, basically clean data, right? So this is the validation, right? And now make some indentation, right? Okay, cool. So I just save it, and now I just save it, and I just try to basically refresh it, and now I just try to write it something called my name, and I give some password, email ID, and I just give the password. Right? So it says like the password is 123 is not, you have to choose, thoda sa complicated password, right? Right, and I just write it as some complicated password. So it says not validate, right? So this is the validations we just try to check it. So if the password is not equal, then in that case it throws that kind of error, right? Or we can say that message, right? So what I can do, uh, what I can do basically. So yeah, this is how we can do it, and we can also add a lot of different stuff. Like basically, we can add different like validations. We can add maybe something called email validations. Like if the email ID is belonging to your particular domain, then only you can do it. So we can do basically, we can add some you know like these conditions to it, right? So these are different way to do it, right? A lot of different ways. So also so yeah, I think that's it. And so we very small topic is basically, it's very involved topic about the form validation. So you can, there's a lot of different stuff you can, like situation you can handle it. Basically you have to, sometimes you have to check these things, email IDs, you have to validate the email IDs and a lot of different stuff, right? So yeah, this is the thing. And I think good to go, right? You just check it out and figure out thing, and you just try to do at home, like while practice it, you get it, right? So that is for today sessions, and we will be meeting in the next one. So yeah, thank you.